So season 1 was so much about Charles Manson, the build up, the family and all of that. The show's back for season 2. Is it going to be more oriented toward the actual crimes of why Charles Manson became famous?
I think it's fair to say that we're carrying on in that direction. I mean, what we set up in season 1, in the show as a whole, we did a lot of building block. We created a lot of storylines, and there are a lot of building blocks there. And what's exciting about season 2 is they come together in some really interesting, intriguing ways. But very much from my character's point of view, he's still on a bent to get a record deal, and that's still an obsession of his. But ultimately, it carries on towards, yes, what we know from history were very tragic and heinous crimes. And when we get there, you'll see. Yeah, sorry.
I know we talked last year a bit about the preparation for this role and how you had some trepidation of actually talking to Charles Manson, preparing, doing the prep work. Since then, have you done more research on him as a person? Have you gone to meet him?
Yeah, no, I haven't met him and won't, I don't think. But what was great is having done like as an actor, like we did as a show, we did all that building work, and then it's a joy to return to a character and like really make choices about where you put your energy. And for me personally, that was fantastic because it meant I could go and spend a month on my own and really sort of indulge the kind of instincts, the creative instincts a little bit more, knowing the world that we've created. It's something that's a pleasure to do because you're creating about 13 hours of material a year, and you want to be really on point when you do that because there's a lot of living you have to do within that world. So being able to inhabit him privately just for myself and do creative little tasks for myself in the weird, quirky way that I do was very helpful. Yeah.
Tell me about the ambiance on the set, and particularly working with David Duchovny. Do you have a lot of scenes with him? Can you tell me about some of the scenes you shot with him? Maybe funny anecdotes?
Yeah, I mean, working with David has been a fantastic pleasure. I mean, it's no secret that he's a lovely guy, and that he's great to work with on set. From a younger actor, he's great to look up to and learn from, and he directed an episode this season, which was a new relationship, and like he was just so nurturing. It was really helpful, and you're in a safe pair of hands when you're getting a note from an experienced actor. I mean, we've had some incredible directors, and they know exactly where to take you. But when it's coming from an amazing director who also happens to be a world-renowned actor, you're being coached by a good one. And I really enjoyed that process. I really did. We had some intense scenes to cover with him, and it was nice to be in those pair of hands. As far as like on set, I mean, we do share some more screen time together. I think that's fair to say. John McNamara, the showrunner, said even before we shot a minute of it, he was like, "I found a way that these two characters can spend more time together," and I can attest to that. So there is a little bit more. There's a big thing that I just don't want to give away.
Tell me.
No. You don't want me to give it away either, because when you see it, I think it will be a really exciting moment of television.
Okay. Here we are at the television festival in Monte-Carlo. I know you've been here before. Do you have a favorite memory of being here in Monaco for the festival?
Yes.
Tell me.
I really love the sea, and this is the natural beauty. You can see why Monaco is where. I have a lot to learn about the history of the last hundreds of years of how this place became the singular place that it is in a principality as part of France. Monaco being right next door to France, but it's when you see the bay and the beauty, the natural beauty that this very condensed and intense and very glamorous city state has put itself in, but the natural beauty that surrounds it is kind of stunning. And so literally just paddling my feet in the sea is probably one of my favorite moments.
Do you speak a little French? If so, can you say a few words for your fans?
I can say enough to say je suis désolé, je ne parle pas français, je suis anglais. En anglais, s'il vous plaît. Like, that is unfortunately my best French phrasing. Unfortunately, bonjour, ça va? That's a helpful phrase. I love spending time in France, and I'm always impressed at how easy it is to speak English here, and embarrassed I can't speak more French. But I'm trying to learn a phrase a year or something.
Okay. Fantastic.